Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is gonna be an entire look on this. Wait, that's not what I meant. Today's video is gonna be a makeup look on today's look. And I did everything from the eyes to the face, and I just showed you everything. I wasn't sure at the end if I wanted to use a nude lipstick or red, but I went with red because I don't want to tone down my looks, and sometimes I feel like if I use a nude, it kind of balances out, and I don't want it to balance out. I really want it to show up. So that's what I did. I went with red, or I'll either go with something completely opposite. But for red, I don't really have anything opposite, so I went with the matching shade. And that way it makes the red really pop. So go ahead and keep watching if you want to see the way that I created today's makeup look. Alright, so I'm going to begin by using the color Spirit from the the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, and it is that white one there. I am going to pick it up with my... Oh, you know what? I need to clean this brush. Give me a second. And actually, I was wrong about the whole thing. I'm going to start off with my concealer, and I'm going to apply this on the eyelid area. I already did my brows, so I do have a little bit underneath, like going towards the eyelid, but not completely. So I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. I'm going to make sure that I get it all in the inner corner and everything. And then I'm going to set it. I'm going to use a translucent powder, and this is the brush that I'm going to be using. I just cleaned it. So this one was a red one. In case you're wondering what I cleaned it with, because it does clean my brushes really well, it's the brush Bath by It Cosmetics, and it just got all over my neck. What the heck? Okay, so I'm going to use a translucent powder just to set this. I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid, and at the same time, it helps my brush dry a little bit by absorbing some of the oils that were, some of the liquid that was left from the brush bath. Okay, so now I can start with the colors. I was so excited, I just wanted to hurry up and get started. So I'm going to use the color Spirit, which is the white one right there. And I'm going to use this one as my transition shade. So I'm just going to apply it all over the transition area, blending it towards the top, towards my brow bone, and going all the way into the inner corner. So now I'm going to take the shade that is going to really make the red show up. I'm going to use this one from ColourPop, and I'll have the name right here because these are single shadows that I just put inside this little palette. So I can't see the name of it right now, but it'll be here, so no problem. So I'm going to apply this on the transition area right on top of Spirit, and I'm going to take this all the way to the inner corner as well. I'm also going to bring this one pretty high up because I want it to show. I really want you to be able to see the red. Combining it with the white one that's underneath really makes it like a shimmery type of red, but not exactly glittery. So I don't know, I just really like the combination. I'm going to get a little bit more and apply that on the inner corner. And a little bit more and applying that on the outer corner. Alright, so now I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and put it on the back of my hand because I'm going to do a type of cut crease, like a halo cut crease in a way. Yeah, it's pretty much a halo cut crease. And I'm going to put this right in the center. And I'm going to look up because I really do like the way it gives me the guide. I really like I'm trying to talk and put the concealer on at the same time, but I'm going to mess up. I really like the way that it leaves the little guide, so that way whenever I open my eyes, I don't mess it up, because I've done it before where I do the cut crease, and then I'm like picking my color, and then I look up, and I'm like, great, I have a spot on top. So like this, I just have it where the cut crease is supposed to go, kind of like in a little triangle, because I'm not really pushing it, I'm not really spreading it like straight down, I'm kind of doing it in a little triangle. To keep it like really centered. Okay, so on that spot I am going to use my Dream palette, the Anastasia Dream palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here in the corner with a fluffy shader brush. And I'm going to spray it because I like the way that that looks better. I feel like the glitter doesn't get everywhere, so I'm just going to spray it one time and apply this where I applied the concealer. So So it really packs on the color. It makes it really show up, but also it doesn't get the glitter everywhere. whenever I did the first impression on this palette, the Dream palette, glitter was everywhere. Even my husband had highlight all over his face. So now I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is right there. I'm gonna take more concealer and apply that on the outer part and on the inner part, but not all the way. I'm not gonna close it off. I'm not gonna do a complete crease all the way to the bottom. I'm just gonna start using the concealer like this. It's hard to explain, so I'd rather just show you because it's kind of hard to explain. And then I'm gonna use it on the inner corner. The same thing, I'm not gonna drag it all the way inside. I'm just gonna blend it towards the inside. Okay, so there we go. Then I'm gonna use my highlighter by Vlada in Smashbox, and I'm gonna take it with a small little brush here and apply that on top of where I applied the concealer. This one is more of a dark pink. It's like a really dark rose gold, so I feel like it helps blend into the red a little bit better. And I just love the way that it transitioned into the red. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the other side one more time. I have a double-sided brush, that's why, and I'm gonna use Dream and just apply that right on top of the highlighter again, and then blending it into the rose highlighter that I applied on the outer parts, just to blend those two highlighters in together. And there we go. Now I'm gonna take a smaller little, it's kind of like a blending brush, but it's just more dense, and I'm gonna use the red shade again, and I'm gonna apply this on the outer part of the eye. This is where I'm gonna start blending into this halo, and I'm gonna apply this on the inner corner of the eye as well. And I'm gonna really pack that on because I want it to show up like super red. And I'm also gonna go over it just a tiny bit on top of the cut crease to intensify that. And I'm just doing it very lightly. So I'm gonna go back into the red. I'm not gonna do anything on top of there anymore, and just keep packing it on the outside and on the inside. I'm also just gonna blend it inwards because that makes the shade looks just like blended, like it's transitioning one shade into the other very smoothly. So I just like to drag it on top of the inner shades. And then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush one more time and use it on the outer part and use it on the inner part. I'm also gonna use it right above. I'm gonna take Spirit from the BH palette again, just a little bit, and start applying it, and apply this right above here, just to help me blend out the red and transition it to the brow bone. Then I'm gonna take the red shade again and apply that on my lower lash line. Go all the way to the inside and the outside, all the way to the inner corner. And I'm gonna get a little bit low with this one so that way it can really show through. I want you to be able to see it if I have my eyes up, if I have my eyes open, if I have my eyes closed. Like, I want you to be able to see the red. Then I'm gonna take some concealer and apply this on the center. And I'm gonna use, oh, that's not the brush. I'm gonna use this shade one more time from the Dream Kit and apply this right above, or right on top, I mean, of the concealer. Now I'm gonna get a clean brush, a small little clean brush, and I'm gonna use the color Spirit again. And I'm gonna apply this on the inner corner. It's kind of powdery. I'm gonna apply this on the inner corner. I'm gonna move the fallout. And I'm gonna use the blending brush one more time with the red tone because I want to drag it towards the outside over here. I don't want it to be like just centered on my eye like I did on the other side. And then I'm gonna apply my falsies. These, I've already used them. These are the Golden Goddess by Eyelure and Vegas Nay, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply these. I'll be right back. Okay, so moving on to my face, I am gonna moisturize first. I already did, but I like to apply a little bit more right before applying my makeup. I'm gonna be using the Vitamin C Serum by Derma E. You can just see a big difference, and by the way, like, I have dry skin, and this just helps me so much putting it on right before applying my makeup. I feel like it really moisturizes my skin. And then I'm going to use the Hangover RX, which is, again, perfect for my dry skin. And it makes my makeup last for a long time. So at first it feels like a moisturizer, and then it starts getting sticky once it starts drying. And that's when I just like pat it in. I can already tell that it's like sticky. And yeah, so that is pretty much the best primer that I have used. For foundation today, I am going to use the Peach Perfect foundation. It's the one that I've been using in pretty much all of my videos, except I'm not doing my makeup in my videos. I'm just filming, so you don't even see it, but this is the one that I've been using. It's in the color Nude, and I'm going to apply it with my Beauty Blender. This one is pretty much like a full coverage on me. First of all, it's like a super good shade. It's like the perfect shade for me. And then it lasts, and I still feel the same about it as whenever I first did the first review on it. It feels like a stain on my face, and by stain I mean like once it dries it looks like it's, I don't know, it's like full coverage, it's a foundation, but it doesn't move. It's like a stain. I don't know how to explain that. Yesterday I used a mask for like 10 minutes. It's a face mask, but it's also a facial mask. You can use it, it's a face wash, but it's also a face mask. Like you can use it just like if you were washing your face after you remove your makeup, but you can also use it as a mask if you wanted to, but not like forever, like to not leave it forever. Since I have dry skin, I just don't want it to be harsh on my skin. So I left it on for like 10 minutes and then I rinsed it off. I applied the toner. It's like the little toner pads. I used those to tone my face. And then I used an oil, a serum, and then I used a deep moisturizer on my skin. And today whenever I rinsed it all off, like it just looks so nice. Like my skin, I just feel like it looks refreshed, and I've been doing my makeup a lot, so I really needed to do a facial. Just feel like my skin has been looking so good, and I really need to keep up with it, especially if I do my makeup a lot, which I have been lately because I've been filming a lot of videos. Next, I am going to use my concealer, and I'll use this one right here that I used for the cut crease. This one is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. I'm just going to be careful not to get too close to the eyeshadow because I don't want to mess that up. And then I'm going to use my Hourglass powder. I kind of don't like the way that this product works. Like, it's kind of hard to get some on here. Now it's on the top. Like, of course, whenever I'm filming, everything turns out perfectly fine. But whenever I'm doing it by myself, I can't show you. I'm going to use this one to bake underneath my eyes. I'm also going to be using it to set the rest of my face. Of course, I'm going to bake my nose. If you wear glasses, I've mentioned this before, if you wear glasses, bake your nose. Trust me, you're going to see a big difference. I'm taking my powder brush. I'm going to use the same powder and set my foundation. To contour, I'm going to use my Lorac my Lorac Pro Contour Kit. And I'm going to take the light shade. To bronze my face, I'm going to be using this one. It has been my favorite. This one is Delphic by MAC. And I do have a video on this bronzer, or on this one, and some other MAC products that just came out. And it is a shimmery bronzer. It is like so beautiful. It looks so natural on me. And the color is just perfect. And it has a shimmer to it. So it just looks so nice. I'm like in love with this one. And I thought the matte one was going to be my favorite. But I don't think so. I think this one's the one. Look at how nice that looks. It's just like a nice shimmery bronzer, but it still doesn't look like overdone. Hopefully it doesn't look overdone because it doesn't look overdone to me, but it just looks really nice. Like, I like it. It's my favorite bronzer right now. So yeah, I'm loving that one. Like I said, this one is called Delphic. Where's my blush? I've been using this blush. Why is it all dirty? That's weird. I think I put concealer on it or something. I've been using this blush a lot. It is the LA Girl blush in the color, what color? Just Playful. And it is like a great blush. It doesn't have any shimmer to it. It's pretty much just matte. It just works really good with a lot of my eyeshadow looks. and it's really easy to apply. Like, you just get so much, a little bit goes a long way, and it's just like a really nice tone for pretty much any eyeshadow look. I really like it. I got it recently in my top rated makeup products that I did using only LA Cosmetics, and yeah, I'm loving this blush. And I'm gonna remove the powder, the baking powder already. And I'm gonna do my lower lash line mascara. I haven't applied anything on my top ones either, but I'm gonna use just a little bit to blend in my lashes with the falsies, and apply this on my lower lashes too. Oh, you know what? I forgot to apply eyeliner. I think I'm gonna use black. Yeah, I'm gonna use black on my waterline. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil. And it really does glide on, like it is a good waterline pencil. It doesn't like pull or anything. And now I'm gonna use the mascara on my lower lashes. It just does a way better job when I use the mascara like this instead of like this, especially for my lower lashes. Yeah, I love this mascara. It was actually recommended by me. It was actually recommended to me by my coworker, and I have not stopped using it. Whenever she told me about it, after I went to Ulta, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it because I don't have a favorite mascara. And ever since then, I've been using it, like ever since then. So I don't know, I just love it. It really gives me a lot of volume on my lower lashes. And I don't know, it makes them look really black, really thick, not super lengthy, like they're not super long. And that's what I like to see on my lower lashes, so you can actually see that I'm wearing mascara or that I have eyelashes under there, especially if I'm wearing big black falsies on top. So yeah, my favorite mascara is that one. So next I am going to use a highlighter. Go ahead and use the same one from the palette. This one over here, the one that I used on my eyes. But I'm going to use a spray because I noticed that they're really powdery. They're nice, the colors really show up. It's like a very intense, it's a very intense highlight, but it's very chunky, especially these two right here. Very chunky highlighters, but I still like them. So I got a little bit of that orangey highlighter, and I'm gonna spray it with my spray. Just apply it like that. So like this is not as glittery. I mean, you can still see the glow, but it's not like getting all over my face. Look at that. It looks so nice like this. I'm gonna apply it on my highlighting areas and a little bit over here on my forehead too. Why not? Beautiful. That looks so nice. I love the glow. It looks so pretty. So I'm actually thinking of using a red lipstick, but I'm not sure. Should I use red? Should I use nude? I don't know. I wasn't sure. I did get this red one because, I don't know, I feel like on camera it probably looks a little bit pink, but it's not. It's red. It's red. We'll see how it looks. This one is the Chartist lip paint in the color Velour. Because I don't know, I don't really want to use nude. Like, I feel like it'll just like neutralize the look, and I don't want neutralizing anything, so I went ahead and I kept it because I feel like it really makes the red stand out. I didn't want to put nude just because I felt like it was going to tone down my look, and I don't want to tone down anything, so I really like the way that it ended up looking. It is one of the tiny ones that you can get from like their holiday collection kits, but I'm sure they have a ton of reds. But anyways, this is the completed look. I hope you guys like the way that it turned out. I really did. I love the glow. I love that it's red, but it's not like all matte, or that it's like a lot of different shades of red. I wanted to play around with it, add some glow to it, and I feel like I did that. So I'm happy with the look. I'm happy with the way that it turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed already, I hope you do, so that way you don't miss out on future videos. And if you're already subscribed and you don't want to miss out on videos, just in case, you know, they don't show up on your newsfeed, you can always turn on the little bell, so that way you can get notified every single time that I upload. So that is it for today. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.